Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, bringing you today's exciting matchup. No complaints about the weather tonight, as we see nothing but stars in this contest between the LSU Tigers and the Golden Bears of California. Well, folks, we're excited to bring you what appears to be another great gridiron matchup. And here come the Golden Bears. The Tigers are very confident coming into this one. They are definitely the favorites in my book, Kirk.
LSU has one of their best players lining up in their backfield. Lee, expect a huge game from him running the football and maybe even catching a few passes. He's a tremendous athlete, and they'll use him as much as they can.
I gotta have to go with them, too.
The Tigers will win this one.
All right, we've heard Lee Corso's pick. Now let's take it down to the field for the action about to begin. Here's the coin toss. California is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 23 fields it in the end zone. Today we get to watch a spectacular athlete at running back. When he's on the field, as he is right now, defenses really have to tailor their game plan for him.
He's a heck of a player, and I really believe that he could have a huge game today.
That makes two of us in. I just don't know if there's enough talent on this defense, especially at linebacker, to compete with such a great running back.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 22-yard line. The Tigers line up in an I formation. Handoff up the middle. They'll bring him down. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 26. Nickel defense. He drops back. Throws it deep downfield. Incomplete. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys played football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
4th and 4. Ball on the 26-yard line.
They send out the punting unit.
Into punt. Number 77, back to return.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Number 77 fields it at the 30. The defense did its job to open the game, and now it's the offense's turn. They'll get the ball here at the 35-yard line. Number 9 has 4 receivers lined up here. And the snap goes to the back. And down he goes. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
From the gun. They'll go with the run once again. And they got him for a loss. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
2nd down, 14 coming up here. Ball on the 44. Number 24 wants the ball. We'll see if they give it to him. Little shake and bake move. And he's tackled. 9-yard pickup.
9-yard gain on the play.
Third and 5. Ball right around midfield.
47-yard line.
The Golden Bears go with the I formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed it.
California ready to punt this one away. Number 14 boots it way up there. Number 31 signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 11. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll take over at the 11-yard line. The Tigers line up in an I formation. And they hit him in the backfield. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 11. The Tigers come out in the ace formation. On the ground, up the middle. And they make the stop. The running back picks up a yard on the counter. Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 12. LSU lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back to pass with the throw. Complete. And that's 3 and out.
And if you're the defensive coordinator, you deserve a pat on the back.
LSU ready to punt this one away. He punts it. And it's out of bounds at the 31. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
It's all about execution, my friends. We saw them move the football, but they were unable to move it when it mattered most.
Lee, I think you have to give credit to this defense. They tightened up when they had to, and they're going to look to do the same here.
The Golden Bears set up in the gun. He jukes it. They'll bring him down. He got back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more.
No gain on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 28. The Golden Bears come out in a shotgun. Back to pass. Throws down the middle. And it's caught. And down he goes.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
California comes out with an I formation. Spins upfield. And they make the stop. A 7-yard run by the running back.
7-yard gain on the play. Second
11 yards out.
ball on the 11-yard line.
California lines up in a shotgun set. Throws it to the outside. And he dropped it. This incompletion is credited to the wideout.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed his end of the deal.
On the 11 going in.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
The Golden Bears come to the line with their jumbo package. Here's the call from the referee.
Dead ball. Delay of game on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
They'll be called for an
Third down.
infraction. That will put them back a few paces.
And the coaches are going to have to talk to these young guys about committing unnecessary fouls.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 16. He drops back. Throws, and they've got the screen set up. He spins. They'll bring him down.
Great call. You got to love the screen pass.
Kirk, I did a study a while back on screen passes, and I found that 80% of the time, the ball carrier will be tackled by the defender from behind. Now, to avoid this, you can peel a blocker back. However, it doesn't matter what direction you tackle from if you've already picked up the first down like these guys did.
California sets up in the I. On the ground with the tailback. Tackle. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
No gain on the play.
California will line up in a jumbo set here. They'll give it off here. Touchdown, California! The simple handoff to the fullback got it done right there.
Yo, give it to the big bulldozer and get out of the way.
And he tacks on the extra point. Time to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And remember, the good folks at Pontiac have been bringing you fuel for the soul since 1926. Number 14 looks ready to kick this one off.
Number 5 back to return.
Kicks it deep. Number 23 fields it in the end zone. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
They'll start this drive at the 20. They line up in an I. Play action. Across the middle. Way to look it in.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 33. The Tigers set up in the gun. They'll throw on first down. Deep pass down the right side. Someone got a hand on it. Touchdown, LSU! Terrific pass, and the wideout hauls it in for the touchdown.
Brad, the wide receiver's route was the key on that play.
You're right, Kirk. This route running really has improved, and the quarterback has been throwing his weight a lot more.
And he hits the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. LSU to kick, number 2, and number 84 back deep to return. Here's the kick. Number 2 fields it in the end zone. He jukes. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown. They'll go to work at the 21. The Golden Bears come out in a 2 tight end set. They'll throw on first down. He's looking, steps up in the pocket, found his man, and he's taken down. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
Yeah, this guy's not going to burn too many guys deep, but he's definitely a good possession guy who you can rely on.
2nd and less than a yard. Ball on their own 31. The Golden Bears set up in the gun. Throws this one out to the right. Almost picked off. Looks like he tried to force that one.
The defense was in a zone there, and the quarterback needs to do a better job of finding a passing window to throw through.
Well, that window must have been tinted because he almost threw a pick.
3rd down and short. Ball on the 31. California lines up in a goal line set. The counter makes a move. Brought down. And it looks like he got past the first down marker.
Just a misdirection, really. The defense was fooled enough, and the result was a first down for the tailback.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. They come out with a big set. Juku. And they make the stop. Gain of 2. And that's the end of the first quarter, and we've got a tie ball game.
At the end of the first quarter.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 35.
35-yard line.
The Golden Bears line up with 2 tight ends. And down he goes. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. California will line up in a jumbo set here. And he's stopped behind the line. No place to go that time, and the offense loses a yard or 2.
Nice job of plugging up all the gaps and the possible cutback lanes by the defense.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
California ready to punt this one away.
Number 5, back to return.
He gets it off. Number 5 fields it at the 18. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 20.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The Tigers line up with 4 wideouts. They'll throw on first down. Looks across the middle. He had his wideout, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. LSU lines up in a double tight set. He spins around. Tackle. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Third and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line. The Tigers line up with 2 tight ends. Toss. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot at breaking clean.
The Tigers are lining up to punt it away. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Number 77 fields it at the 35. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the coach gave his offense quite a speech before he sent them out there.
And let's not forget, they had some things clicking the last time out. He's probably just reminding them to finish the job this time.
They'll take over at the 38. California comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Nice play fake. Throws it to the outside. And that pass falls incomplete because it was deflected.
That's great defense right there, Brad. That's something the coaches always remind their players to do. Get a hand up in the face of the quarterback.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. They go with a toss. At the 40. And they tackle him. And he almost broke it for the score.
You're right. They talked all week long about getting this tailback involved in their offense. Here they just gave it to him on a toss, and he was able to come up with some big yards.
First and 10. Ball on the 36. Number 29, the lone back. Someone got a hand on it. Heads up play to bat it down.
Yeah, and if you can't get to the quarterback or intercept the pass, the next best thing is to get a hand up.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. The Golden Bears set up in the gun. Here's a handoff, left side. They'll drop him for a loss. Just a great play there by the linebacker.
Yeah, he showed his speed as he knifed into the backfield to bring down the ball carrier.
3rd and 12 coming up on this one. This is the 5th play of this drive. California goes with the ace set here. Back to Pat. Looking. He steps up. Throws to the middle. Got it. And he's taken down. That's how you get a 1st down.
Nope. They took a risk and went for the long ball. And boy, did it pay off. Excellent play call.
California comes out with 2 tight ends. And he's going to be sacked. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now and coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass at a halfback. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
2nd and 15. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. The Golden Bears come out in a 2 tight end set. Tries to juke. And he's going to lose yards on this one.
They might want to run away from that guy next time.
So another 3rd down facing the offense, and this one is 3rd and long. They come out with a big set. Drops back to pass. Steps up. He's looking. He's rolling left. Under heavy pressure. And they bring him down for a sack on the play. Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you if you give him enough time back there to throw.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
Here comes the kicker. He'll try to put his team up by a field goal. He gets it up. And it sails right on him. No good. They'll start this drive at the 22-yard line.
22-yard line. 1st and 10.
Number 4 lines up in the shotgun. Steps up in the pocket. Looks. Throws to the middle. It's tipped. And the corner got in there and broke that one up.
The intended receiver on the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. The Tigers come out in the shotgun. Throws. Complete. And they make the stop. California takes a timeout. Third down and 7. Ball on their own 25. High formation here. Here's a counter play. A little juke. Brought down. California calls a timeout. The Tigers are lining up to punt it away. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Number 77 fields it at the 30. A missed field goal was the result of the last drive. We'll have to see if they can come through with something this possession. They'll go to work at the 31-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Back to pass. He steps up, throws, and it's caught, and he's taken down. Just a yard there.
Makes the reception. 1 yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
The Golden Bears set up in the gun. Throws this one out to the left. And it's incomplete. Good time to bring the pressure.
Yeah, I like it, because even if you can't come up with a sack, just let the quarterback know you're coming and make him feel your presence. Sometimes that's just as effective as a sack.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Number 9 is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. Steps up, looking. Throws down the middle. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
And the punt team will come out. It's 4th down. Number 14 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 5 takes it at the 20. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 25-yard line.
At the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
They line up in the shotgun. And he's tackled. 0 yards on that play.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
5-yard line.
Ace backfield. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Under pressure. And he's going to be sacked. That'll do it for the first half here. We're tied as the players head to the locker room. LSU got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 2 fields it in the end zone. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 17.
1st and 10.
2 tight ends here. On the ground with the tailback. Bounces off the would-be tackler. And down he goes. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the hole.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. The Golden Bears line up with 2 tight ends. Brought down. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 32. The Golden Bears come out in a shotgun. He steps up. He's looking down the middle. The ball is tipped. He's lucky that pass fell innocently to the turf.
Yep, total coverage on that one. Got to pick his destinations better.
3rd down and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 32.
32-yard line.
2 tight ends here. Back to pass. He's looking, steps up, fires a bullet over the middle. He's all the way down to the 40.
That's just airing it out on third down.
That was more than enough to pick up the first down. Next time, this defense will be playing on their heels.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. California comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Little handoff. Little shake and bake move. To the stiff line. And he's hit hard.
Oh, man. What a hit. He just took his head off.
Not only did he nail him short of the first, but that might have been the hardest hit of the day. Woo-hoo-hoo-wee! That's football.
2nd and less than a yard. This is the 6th play of this drive. Number 24 is dangerous. Let's see if they put the ball in his hand. Breaks one. He breaks the second tackle. And he's tackled. And they keep it on the ground for the first down.
Nothing too fancy here. The key is that the running back was able to convert the first down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 27. And the impact linebacker has turned it up a notch. Tackle. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 7 coming up here. And this is the 8th play of the drive. They line up in a double tight set. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Looks. Throws it to the outside. Oh, great catch.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. The Golden Bears come out in the ace formation. Play action. He's looking down the middle. Nicely designed play to the wide receiver, and it got him 6.
You said it, Brad, and a good time to call it. I tip my hat to the offensive coordinator.
And he hits the PAT. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac. Fuel for the soul. Looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He sends this one deep. Number 23 fields it in the end zone. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. Their man at tailback didn't get the job done in the first half, and I think it's safe to say that's a big reason why they're down right now as we start the third quarter.
He's the workhorse on this team, and if he's having a hard time getting yardage, then it's going to be a long day for this offense.
Personally, I don't think he's had enough carries. The offensive coordinator needs to get back to basics. Call more plays that put the ball in the hands of your best player. Give this kid more opportunities, and I promise you he'll break one all the way.
It's second down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 13-yard line. 3 wideouts here. Back to pass. He gets rid of it. And that one's fallen incomplete. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
Third and long. Ball on their own 13. Number 4 lines up in the shotgun. He steps up, comes across the middle. What concentration. He hits his man, but they'll be well short of the first.
That young man has to run the pattern to get beyond those sticks the next time.
4th and 12. Ball on the 18-yard line.
LSU lining up the punt.
Number 77, back deep to return.
Number 36 gets it off. And this one's going to go out of bounds at the 47. Well, the offense is back on the field again. In their last drive, they moved the ball very well, especially through the air on their way to that touchdown. And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. California comes out with an I formation. Nice play fake. And it's a true freshman. And they make the stop.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. California comes out in the shotgun. He drops back. He's going left. Got it to him on the run. And he's taken down.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Across the middle, touchdown, Cal! The quarterback mixed things up a bit and found the big guy for the score.
This kid has worked very, very hard at his receiving skills, and I've seen a lot of improvement in him.
And he tacks on the extra point. And just over 2 minutes left here in the third. The score is California 21, LSU 7. California is ready to kick it away.
Number 5, back to return.
Nice kick, plenty of distance. Number 5 fields it in the end zone. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
They'll take over at the 32.
Take over at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
LSU comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Steps up, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. The quarterback had nowhere to go against the blitz and was brought down by the redshirt freshman.
That was some nice coverage downfield. He didn't have many options on that play.
It's 2nd down now and 13 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. LSU lines up with 3 receivers. They'll give it off here. He broke his ankles. He jukes it. Brought down. 1st down, and man, oh man, can he fly.
Sure, that guy looks like a track star out there. Good-looking run.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. LSU comes out with an I formation. They get it out there on the toss. They're after him. He might not risk a throw now. Complete, and he's taken down. I think we just witnessed how a trick plays run to perfection, and the defense is still trying to figure out what happened. It's 1st and 10, ball on the 23. And the impact D tackle is in the zone. There's the play fake. Looking. Comes across the middle. Got it. And down he goes.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a 1st down.
It's power football time, folks. Brown on a pitch out. Nothing complicated about that one, Coach. The halfback took it in for 6.
You're right. It doesn't have to be quantum physics to get in the end zone. Just good execution.
And he hits the PAT. Just a few seconds remaining now in the 3rd quarter. And our score, California 21, LSU 14. LSU to kick this one off. Number 2 and number 84 deep to return. He kicks it. Number 84 fields it in the end zone. They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive. They'll start this drive at the 18-yard line.
Start the drive at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10.
They'll work from the shotgun. Back to pass. He's going lateral. Incomplete pass.
The pass ball's incomplete. Number 84, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 18.
18-yard line.
California lines up with 3 receivers. Here's a little draw play. Gets a tackler. He breaks free. And he's tackled. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. The Golden Bears line up with 3 wide. Nice play fake, and it's knocked away.
Way to keep your head on a swivel, kid. That was a nice job of locating the football and knocking it down to prevent the completion.
Sure was, Coach. He put himself in great position to make a play.
In 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 29. California comes out in the shotgun. He drops back, steps up in the pocket, across the middle, and he's got him on the fly. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20. Goodbye. That was his 3rd touchdown of the day.
Well, the quarterback's going to get a lot of credit, but I think the thing that has helped him the most back there is the protection by the offensive line. He has had plenty of time to make decisions back there in the pocket.
And those decisions he's been making are the right ones, too, my friend.
And he tacks on the extra point. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
California is lined up for the kickoff. Number 23.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 23 fields it in the end zone. Can't wrap him up.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback, please.
They'll go to work at the 22. LSU lines up with 3 receivers. He throws it, and it's caught. He's hit and got away. Across midfield. Creates some room.
Move those sticks. That's a first down.
And a great catch, too. Did you see how he looked that one in?
Well, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
47-yard line.
Number 4 is back in the gun. Back to pass. He's looking. This one's thrown deep over the middle. Caught! And he's tackled.
Wow, nice catch.
Way to look it in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These guys are moving the ball down the field.
Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown. A 1-yard loss.
1-yard loss on the play.
Let's see if they can take this one in for 6. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He overthrew his tight end.
I know the tight end has a little more height than the wideouts, but give me a break.
They put everyone up on the line. Gets that one. Touchdown, LSU. What a run. That's his second rushing touchdown of the game. And he hits the PAT. Over 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. And the score is California 28, LSU 21. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He boots it deep downfield. Number 84 fields it in the end zone. He jukes. They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive. They'll set up shop at the 19. California comes out with an I formation. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And they make the stop, and that run will give him 100 for the game.
The old head coach has to be happy with the running game today.
Second and 2 coming up here. All on their own 27. California comes out with 2 tight ends. Oh, what a move. They'll bring him down, and he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 33. Number 9 lines up in the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. Looks, throw short, complete, and down he goes. And a pickup of about 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
Second and 3. Ball on the 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
California comes out with an I formation. Little handoff. And he's tackled. So he got a few yards on that carry.
You know what, guys? If you can continue to pick up small chunks of yards like that, you can really start to wear a defense down.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. Number 9 with 3 wide receivers. He goes downtown, and it falls incomplete, and he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. The Golden Bears go with the I formation. They go with the run. They'll bring him down. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the play.
They're down and 7. Ball right around midfield. California lines up in a shotgun set. He tries to spin, gets past the tackler, and they make the stop, and that'll give him another 1st down.
Excellent job there, Brad, of running the football. That was good execution by this offense.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 8th play of the drive. California comes out with 2 tight ends. Shakes off a tackle, and down he goes. About 4 yards on that play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
2nd and 6. This is the 9th play of this drive.
37-yard line.
Ace backfield. He'll get it again. He's hit and got away. And he's taken down. LSU takes a timeout. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. The Golden Bears line up with 2 tight ends. Loses the football. Number 61 recovers a loose ball. LSU calls a timeout. They line up in an I. There's the play fake with the throw. Wide open is his fullback. Nobody on it.
I can't believe they just got it on 4th down. This defense was ready to leave the field.
I can't imagine that defensive coordinator is a very happy man right now.
Not to mention that it's almost an insult to the defense when you go for it 4th down. That was a big conversion.
High formation here. They run a counter, and he's tackled. And they're going to play keep away and work this clock.
Gain of 2 on the play.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 26-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. Again, he'll get the call. Missed tackle. Tackle. LSU takes a timeout. It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 22. Number 9 lines up in the shotgun. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Looking. Going deep. Lays it out there.
What an impressive call.
I can hear the defense yelling, run all the way up here. Boy, did they fall for that one or what?
And he tacks on the extra point. Time to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And remember, the good folks at Pontiac has been bringing you fuel for the soul since 1926. Number 14 looks ready to kick this one off. Kicks it deep. Number 5 fields it in the end zone.
What to look for on this drive is to see how often the defense changes up its coverages. They didn't defend the pass very well that last drive, so it's going to be interesting to see if they play them differently here.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10.
LSU comes out in the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. Throws it to the outside. Batted ball. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. That could have easily been a turnover.
Yeah, I don't even think the quarterback even saw that guy.
Well, he almost saw him running the other direction with the football.
We're down to just a minute in this game.
On the 20-yard line.
Number 4 is back in the gun. Back to pass. He steps up with the throw. And it's going the other way. And down he goes. Looks like the quarterback was rattled by that pressure.
Well, let me tell you, the best ones will sit there and take a hit and make the throw. This kid's got to stand there if he wants those passes completed to his team, not the other.
First and 10. Ball on the 19.
On the 19-yard line.
And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. It's 2nd down and 12 to go. Ball on the 21. California sets up in the I. They go with the run. And he's taken down. Short little gain there, just trying to keep that clock running.
Keep that clock running and keep that other offense off the field.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. The Golden Bears set up in the gun. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And they make the stop. And this ball game's over. Any final thoughts on this one, Coach?
Well, it was a pretty good game by both teams, but I was really impressed the way this game was won. California came out here very focused, and they took care of business. Nice win for this football team.
We look forward to calling more games of NCAA football 2006. But until then, our final score in this one, California 35, LSU 21. So for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.